Hello, it's Dojo here. This is parallel lines, a geometry question. In the figure, line U intersects parallel lines K and J and parallel lines S and T. If A equals 118 and B equals 52, what is the value of C? So first things first, when you are looking for a certain value given a diagram, especially with parallel lines, you want to see the different ways that you could find C. So for instance, we could find the value of this angle, and then we could use vertical angles theorem, I believe, or maybe it's a postulate, to find angle C, because this, well, if we derive this angle, it'll be equal to this angle. Alternatively, this is a quadrilateral words, and we know that it adds up to 360 degrees. So we could find the um, this angle, this angle, and this angle, and then derive C. Or maybe we could find this angle over here, and we could subtract 180 minus whatever this angle is to get C. So there are a bunch of different ways to do it. It's just a good idea to quickly figure it out. As you get better at geometry, it will be your first instinct. You'll just be able to look at the diagram and you'll know the different ways you could do it instantly. But since we're given 118, from what I see it, we're most likely gonna be using um, corresponding angles or alternate side, alternate side, alternate, sorry, alternate interior, alternate exterior, same side, because when you're dealing with parallel lines, these are the normal postulates slash theorems you're working with. So let's annotate this. So line K is is parallel to line J, and then line S is parallel to line T, right? So when we have parallel lines, we have access to alternate interior, alternate exterior, and same side interior angles. So we're given 118, so A is 118. And because of vertical angles, we know that vertical angles are equivalent to one another, so this is also 118. And then we could get, if now we're close to B, and then because of course corresponding angles, because we know line K and J are parallel, we could say this entire angle is congruent to this. So B plus, let's call this D for now, is equal to 118. So D plus B is equal to 118, and we know B is equal to 52 based on our givens over here. So now we know D is 66. And because this is a linear pair, right, even though it's split up by two lines, this whole thing will add up to 180. And we have two of the three angles. So we could do 66 plus 52, 66 being D and 52 being B, plus an unknown. We can do E. Well, sorry, we'll just do E equals 180 minus 66 plus 52, which is 62. So E equals 62. So let's just write that down. So this is E. And we could use, and we're looking for C. So like we said before, if we figure out what this angle is right here, right, we can figure out what C is. And because S and T are also parallel lines, we can use the corresponding angles theorem again. So whatever B plus E is will be equal to this angle right here. And whatever this angle is equal to will be equal to C because they're vertical angles. So if we add B plus E, B being 52 and E being 62, that's 114. So this, let me change the color. So this entire angle right here is 114, and using corresponding angles theorem, and we are using these parallel lines and this transversal right here, this is also 114. And then using vertical angles, we can derive that C is 114. And there you go. The answer is 114. Hope you learned something. Happy studying. If you're curious, the conceptual knowledge that we needed to know for this specific question, I did explain it, but it's parallel lines, transversals, corresponding angles theorem, vertical angles theorem, and the definition of linear pair. And then obviously your basic arithmetic, knowing how to add, subtract, and then that's pretty much it. Okay, happy studying. Hope you learned something.